Welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm Oshrik Vlogs, and today we're going to finally do an office tour. So we moved into this new space about towards the end of May. We've been in here about, I guess, 2 months at this point because it's middle of August at this point. Wow, it's already the middle of August. That's crazy. I felt like it was just the first week. But anyways, we just want to show you guys what the office looks like, how it's been coming along. Not everything is 100% done yet, but that's kind of why I wanted to do the office tour now. You know, because recently we hit 500K. I did say as part of 500K we would give you guys an office tour. But also I thought it'd be cool that like over time, you know, in behind the scenes videos and maybe in a future office tour, you can see how the space has improved from here when we're still building everything until way in the future when everything's finally coming together. Without further ado, let's dive in. So first things first is the lobby area. Nothing really too impressive. I put a table right there. In the future, I will probably add some like chairs here and there. Something will probably be on that table, so it has a purpose. And we don't really have a need for that window at the moment. I mean, we do fun bits, just like, oh, it'd be cool if someone ordered a pizza and then a pizza for me. And one of the things you may notice before we go into the actual office is this room right here. This is what we call Studio A, primarily. Well, you'll see what it is primarily. But we got this little sign from Target. Made spell out recording, and whenever we are filming a video in here, wow, this has fallen many a times. And as you guys can see, this studio is primarily for the green screening that we do for our news videos. We filmed a Roundtable scan video in front of this green screen. Now, as you guys can see, it's not done yet, but the idea here is that we want to cover all the white walls, so this wall and then these, we black out the windows like crazy people, put sound foam in there, and we just want to make sure this is all like sound foam, soundproofing, just so, you know, just make sure there's no echoes, there's no echo, because it is a big room, and when you're using the entire area for filming, we want to make sure we can yield the best sound possible. Now, as you guys can see, now, like I said, it's not done yet, and ideally in the future, this room will be more than just a green screen room. We want to use it for when we eventually bring back the Roundtable podcast, make like a nice little setting here, probably against that blue wall. Maybe add some nice things, get a nice table. We also eventually want to get rid of this green screen and get a pull down green screen, so then that way we can also use this wall for a set or something. This is the Zoom that we use. We use it to record both our voiceovers, but when we do news videos, we have this shotgun extension, and that's what records all most of the news videos that we've been doing for the past, I would say, month or two. This is our camera and teleprompter. So we have this app for the iPad. So we write our scripts, we put it on the iPad, we put the iPad there, it's reflected, so from there we can read it. And you know, whenever we mess up or it's going too fast, we just scroll back up, do it again. Good process. We got these lights. They were not too expensive off Amazon. Both of these two together are about like $70. And this was brought separately with a separate kit, but it's the only one that survived when we moved here from my house. So yeah, it may not be the fanciest setup, but it gets the job done and it works for us. Now that we've seen the first studio, let's look at the rest of the office, shall we? Alright, so yeah, the main hallway. And as you see, we're still kind of tricking it out with just covering it in posters, wall scrolls, plaques, just stuff we like. Right here's Secret Adventure. I believe I got this from Target. I really like the look of it, and you know, it kind of just fits our aesthetic, our vibe, our message. Right here, Sailor Moon wall scroll, so when people walk in from the front entrance, the first thing you see is Sailor Moon. Because Sailor Moon is dope, and Tom did a Let's Talk on it. So we have about like 4 bathrooms in the office, but this one's used the most, so I added this bathroom rule sign for no other reason than just to agitate Shane. He really hates it, but I like it. This Steven Universe poster framed, we got this last year at New York Comic Con. It's signed by most of the cast and Rebecca Sugar. That was actually my first time meeting Rebecca Sugar, same for Shane and Tom. So this is our plaque for 100,000 subscribers. Despite hitting that in 2016, we got it like this year. But I'm glad though, just because it's the new design, which means, you know, when we eventually hit 1 million, the plaque will be consistent. Underneath that, we got a signed little laminated picture of Kim Possible from her voice actor, Christina Romano. To the Roundtable, what's the sitch? I think that's really cool. Now this is our recording booth. I don't know how well this is gonna translate the audio on camera, but when you clap out here, you hear an echo, but when you come in here, it's like almost little to no echo. It's so cool. And so yeah, this is where we record our voiceover videos, crystal clear. Just whatever video we don't do on camera, we record in here. And as you guys can see, this is the shotgun we do for news videos, but this is the piece that we do. But this is the mic that we use for everything else. And as you guys can see, we like decked this out in sound foam. At first it was just mainly on this wall, but the echo was still there, and only once I plastered almost the entire room in sound foam did the echo finally disappear, so it was worth it, even the door. Now let's switch a little bit on the offices, the individual workrooms that we work out of or even shoot in. So this is right outside my office. This is a little Polaroid wall we started doing. My hope is that over the months and over the 3 years that, because we're signed for 3 years in this lease, that this wall just gets decked out in Polaroids and memories, and we get to see how we evolve as people, how the office evolves, and just have some really solid, great memories that we can look at all the time. So now, why don't we step into my office? Yes, I know it's a cliche. Whoa, whoa. Probably underwhelming, but whoa. So pretty simple setup. I got some sound foam right here just in case, I ever need to stream out of this room. These are water speakers. Had these for a while, decided to bring them here, even though I don't really listen to music because sometimes I can hear our neighbors through the walls and I don't want to disrupt them with, my sick beats. Gang gang. The MacBook I edit off of, eventually want to upgrade to just like actual Mac computers for the office only and edit off of that, but right now this is what I edit everything off of, my business, do my emails. This is a portable hard drive. This is where all my episodes of everything, all my footage is on here. Steven Universe, Star Wars Supposed to Be Evil, Voltron, just miscellaneous cartoons, and our assets, our avatars, all that is on here, and it's also backed up because, in case it ever crashes, which it has before. This is not my first, even my second one. Eventually we're going to get a server for the office where we can just dump all our files on there and access it at any time without the need of a portable hard drive, but this is still useful for when we're at conventions or something, we need to edit on the go. Kingdom Hearts wall scroll, huge fan of the series, is without a doubt my favorite video game series. Yes, I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. These two shelves we put up today, I'm not really sure what I put on them yet because they're not as wide as I thought they would be, but some figures have been on here for sure. It'll look nice, especially for streams. This is a Nanoleaf Aurora 9-piece panel, and the cool thing is, through my iPhone, I can change the colors of it. So just for example, I can make this every other panel blue, and maybe I want to change the white panels to red. That can be done. Or maybe I even want to make each panel a different color, and if it doesn't look super great, it's still cool just because it's just a sheer fact you can do it. Alright, this bookcase we built up last week. You guys see I put my Lapis Lazuli plush on here, and also this is from my Carnival Gem shoot I did with Kelly Kirstein and a few other cosplay friends. This is the hat that my friend Ann made me for Circus Lars, or Circus Vendor Lars. As you guys can see here, some DuckTales figures, Jigglypuff. I got a Dippy Fresh figure from the Mystery Gravity Falls, but it doesn't really stand that well, and its hand up breaking off. Michael, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Please send me another one, please. I don't want to pay for another. Crash Bandicoot, Link riding a horse amiibo for Breath of the Wild. Some other cool stuff, some Bertram merch, Rocko's Modern Life, again from the Nick Box, Portal Gun, some more Nick Box stuff. Black Panther poster, Cheeseburger backpack. Now, honestly, I got the Cheeseburger backpack for decoration, but a lot of people use it for actual convenience because there are a lot of zippers and it is really big and really comfy. So I imagine when I'm out of town or I'm going on cons or anything of the sort, I'll bring it with me. This bad boy can fit so much spaghetti. Lion Piggy Bank that probably has the company's emergency funds. And everything else is just my array of hair products. I usually don't have time to do my hair at home, so I just come here, get everything done. There'll probably be a jab about my lotion. I'm like, ooh, Kevin, what do you need all that lotion for? It's because I'm an ashy boy, and again, I take a shower, then come straight here about really getting myself together. Which actually brings me to my mirror. This is again where I do my hair. A portrait of myself that my friend Bonnie made. I know that may be vain to have in the office. I just think it looks cool and I need a place to put it. Calendar that I don't really use, and that's pretty much my office. Foam keyblade I got. Thought it would look cool if we mounted it to the wall, and it does. Rockwell stand painting, again from the Mystery Shack. Poster of Rick and Federal Galactic Prison. Princess Mononoke wall scroll, my favorite Ghibli movie by far. Batman poster because who doesn't love Batman? Some more neat wall art. Alright, so this room, we more or less built all the desks for this stuff last week. This is kind of really, I would just call this Shane's office or Nemo's office because he's the one who was already working in here. We had an old desk that was left behind from the people who used to be in this office before us, but we moved that out, built these ones. This is a drawing tablet. Hoping to use this more for videos, maybe some drawing challenges, incorporate it more into our content. Nice little DC wall art we have. And again, desk, Stan Smith's Gravity Falls, Spider-Man wall art, Fullmetal Alchemist wall scroll, and Star Wars wall art. Where Tom shoots some stuff with Tom. This wall right here is actually a whiteboard, so you can just like draw on here. It's neat. I mean, really, there's not much to it besides the whiteboard wall. You can see we're still putting up sound foam, so it's not 100% perfect. And these are also in the recording booth. Frederator actually recommended this to us. They have this in their own studio. If you've seen their office tour video, it just helps keep up sound without spending a ridiculous amount of money of sound foam. It still gets around the same effect. Again, saves time, money, energy. So as you guys can see, this is the writer's room. This is where we usually all gather together, write news videos. This is where Josh edits. Tom usually writes in here. Shane, when he doesn't abandon everybody, usually comes in here. And yeah, let's just dive in. So yeah, this is the writer's room. This is, I guess you could say the main attraction. Whiteboard there. We just have like some news topics and then some visual aid for editing, just some guidelines for just some new things we're trying out. Usually we have our meetings here on Mondays and Fridays, just meetings for the week, end of the week, what kind of content we want to do, plan everything out in here. This is the main table we work at.
Say something funny.
All right, beanbag chair, and then with this table, we have some more props here. We have this Bill Cipher lantern, which I love. Star Butterflies 1, again, Mystery Shack. A lot of good cartoon exclusives on that website. This Chrome Portagon from New York Comic Con last year. And there's just fancy hourglass I thought was cool. Sequin pillows on this futon. Again, when we have guests, they tend to just sit here, hang out with everybody. Steven Universe vinyls. Here's our social media phone when we remember to use it for just our Instagram, Snapchat, live stream. Tweets are off here, so we should probably get a charger just for the phone so we can actually remember to use it more. This is Ramona Flower's hammer from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. My friend Hannah, unfortunately, moved away, gave it to me to sort of cosplay of it. This is a display case we built last week. I thought it would just be a good place to put all of our little knickknacks, some Funkos. Did we get it for the sake of looking cool? Yes, but did it work? Yes. The Infinity Gauntlet, and Stormbreaker, even though Stormbreaker is not nearly as impressive and very tiny.
Yeah, that's lame.
Gravity Falls poster came with the complete series Blu-ray, and also this came with the complete series Blu-ray. A replica of the note everyone get to Dipper in the final episode as he left Gravity Falls. See you next summer. This is actually a replica of the Dimensional Rift from Gravity Falls that Douglas McCrell, fellow content creator, made. He used to be Roller Holy Mackerel, now he's Secret Screenings. Last but not least, that takes us to our Studio B. Nice, semi-big open space, good for shooting. We have our Cinema Society, our movie talk show set. We actually got this pillow straight out of Beach City from Beach City Con from a really nice vendor last October. I knew from the get-go we would use it for a set. And it took a while, but it's finally here. It was worth the wait, worth the investment. These Christmas lights we have up from our office party, they were just decorations, but we were like, let's just keep it up the whole time, and it'll be even more topical during Christmas. And when we come over here, this is our set for quite a bit of videos, actually. We filmed reaction videos here. These lamps right here I actually saw on, I believe, Phil DeFranco's second to last set. And I thought they were really cool, and when we turn them on, they light up. His were blue. Turns out he must have changed the LED strips inside because they're white, and I don't think they can be changed. But I'm not complaining. They look really cool. They fit the color scheme of the office and the channel. This table, these table and chairs we actually got from IKEA about 2 weeks ago. I think it looks a lot nicer than the table we're using before, which is over there now behind that room divider. This poster, Hindy from Cartoon Universe sent me last summer from San Diego Comic-Con. A storyboarder on Star actually drew this. You know, you have Anime Star, Anime Young Moon, Toffee in the backdrop. The show's Japanese title, which is Demon Buster Star Butterfly, which I think is really cool. It makes the show even more eccentric than it already is. A Dragon Ball Super poster. This is our Super poster we designed for last MomoCon 2017. Katsune's Akuro drew it. This was around the abduction arc, and you know, the arc receiving herself in the homeworld. Big emotional moment. Star Wars, May the Force be with you. Behind the room divider, this is just a little chill area. We have an extra IKEA chair right there. This is the table we were previously using. Ideally, we want to get another room divider just so it can cover and separate the entire rest area from the rest of the studio. And when our team grows, this is probably where our PAs would hang out. Real quick, this is our kitchen. Nothing too fancy here. We still gotta get an actual fridge, but we've been using the mini fridge for my house. It works because, you know, it's only 4 of us using it. We usually just put water, Powerade, different sodas in there. Teen Titans Go poster. The reason why it's just kind of just crappily put up there and not framed or anything like the rest of our posters is because it's movie size, and I thought I got a big enough frame for it. Wasn't big enough, so I was just like, let's just put it up. But this is an actual movie theater poster of Teen Titans Go that my friend Hannah got me. But first, coffee, because we drink coffee. Microwave, Keurig, again, coffee, coffee racks, little Robin and Cyborg. Yes, we have Teen Titans Go merch. Sue us. Snack drawers. Just to get some pick-me-up snacks throughout the day. One of my friends said it's like if a 9-year-old got their mom's credit card, and I strongly disagree. Just some different wall arts, an LED lightning bolt that I think looks cool. All you need is love. Rugrats, Hey Arnold, which I think is weird. It's just Rugrats and Hey Arnold. Like, that's a weird mixture, but I guess 90s Nick nostalgia, it works. Little Mermaid wall art, and if it scares you, it might be a good thing to try. I thought that was a really powerful quote. And that takes us to the gaming room. This is the last room because it's currently, as you can see, no door on it. When we moved in, this door was very, it was kind of like jammed. It would take a lot of force to get it in. It was off center. So we tried fixing it, but it turns out the wood is like split in half right here. So our landlord is currently going to get us a new door. He's going to take care of that entire thing because, again, it was something from, I'm assuming, the previous tenants. Yeah, some gaming wall art. Yes, we know that Pokemon poster is crooked. And Zelda. So right here, we use a Mac Mini to record all our gaming footage for the gaming channel. We do have a mixer. We took it down for the party. We haven't put it back up yet. As you guys can see, we have a Pokeball, Sleeping Pikachu. Let's see, PS2, PS4, Nintendo Switch, PS3, webcam right there for when we do stream, whiteboard for just, you know, some gaming content ideas. But another cool thing about this room is it has lights, including on the couch. And that about wraps up our Roundtable office tour. Like I said, just over the 3 years we're here, the office is definitely going to change. Even though we've been here for 2 months, this is still the starting point. This is still just the beginning of everything. And I think we're all excited to make this place bigger and better, make the channel bigger and better, make the Roundtable brand bigger and better. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about the office, drop them in the comments below. Again, thank you guys for Frederator, because without Frederator, we wouldn't have been able to even get the down payment for this office. Even though we're paying for everything else, they've been a huge help in everything. Thank you guys. We truly love Frederator. They truly mean the world to us. And you guys mean the world to us, because we wouldn't be here without you guys watching. It wasn't just Frederator, it wasn't just us, it was you guys too. You guys are actually the most important part. You guys are the heart of the Roundtable. And if you're wondering, well, how can we make sure this office gets bigger and better? How can we help support you guys? We always have Patreon. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. You guys go the extra mile to help us. Eventually, YouTube will turn on the partnership membership thing for us. So if that's on at any time point you're watching this video, feel free to join. That's another way to help us. But that's pretty much it. Our camera battery's dying. Thank you so much. And Ostrich Vots out. And shout out to Retro Nemo for being the cameraman this entire time.
Bye guys, thank you.